Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here again. Say, I have a little pro tip for you. We were dressing up the tree this year, getting ready for the holiday, and we bought these guys at the Wally World. Those of you who don't know what the Wally World is, that's the Walmart. Unbelievable, amazing amount. You know, the technology has changed over the years, and I have not bought lights for a Christmas tree in a long time. This is 70 white LED light bulbs in there in the little tiny protective things, so obviously they're very, very safe. As you can see, you can beat them up. It's not like when we were kids, you know, if you messed up these lights, guys, you know how you had to go through and you had to find one. Oh my gosh, what a pain in the butt. And all you had to do is bump one of them. But no, this is 70 LED lights, guys. Now, why is this important other than, you know, happy holidays and whatnot? I want to show you something of an idea that kind of sparked in my head. Now that we have this channel, every little idea that pops in my head, I kind of want to jot it down because, you know, maybe it'll help some people out there. If you go camping, or if you have a, you know, even a small room or something like that, and you want it to look really neat, we found out that these lights, 70 LED lights, guys, watch how bright these are, okay? I want to show you this here. We're going to use this little energizer thing as a power station. Now, imagine if you were in a tent, or heck, even outside, you know what I mean? Like, you sit outside some nights and you want to dress up like the backyard or something. You can hang these, you know, kind of around like your gazebo or something. Long as they're protected from the rain, of course, because these aren't indoor-outdoor. But if they were underneath like an awning or something like that, I think they'd be okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the, let's see, I'm going to turn off this light, and then I'm going to turn off this light, and now we're in almost a pitch dark. All I have is the TV on here, so you can see my shadows. It's pretty dark. There's a very, actually, I got one more. Hold on a second there. Hold on. Okay. There you go. So it's totally dark here. I was wondering where my shadow was coming from because it was backwards. So let me turn this on here. And when you turn this on, I want you to see how bright these get. Look at that. Is that crazy? That's a lot of light that comes off these little, they're almost like, you guys ever seen the icicle ones, you know, where they hang down and they look like they're dripping? They don't do anything, but they just hang down and, you know, they look kind of cool. But I thought, wow, this is a great idea for people that are camping, or, you know, want to be outside at night and kind of light up the area a little bit. Now, that's not the main purpose of this video. The main purpose is, guys, I don't know if you can see this or not. They're actually not flashing, guys. I think that's the flicker rate of the LEDs compared to the flicker rate of the camera. If I turn this on, they'll probably stop. Nope, let me see. Yep, that's a flicker rate, guys. So they don't, there you go. So they don't actually flash like that, guys. That was what's known as a flicker rate. Notice that this is flickering. That means that the rate of filming is obviously different than that, and that's why you have all this weird flickering. Okay, so they stay on all the time like that. You can see that's an abundance of light. But I wanted to show you the most important reason I made this video. Guys, look at this. Do you notice anything? 1 watt. All these lights, guys, all of these on the new LED lights that they have outcoming, they're probably from China, I have no idea. But guys, they cost us like $4 or $5. They use 1.8. Notice how that goes to 1 and then sometimes to 0. That's how low the draw is on these guys. It's crazy low. So on a power station like this, it says I can run this for 35 hours. Now imagine that for an emergency. Imagine that for sitting outside and, you know, spending time with your family and friends or something on a starry night where it's just cool looking, and then you want to put some ambiance lighting out there. That's amazingly cool. Boy, you can barely see them with all the lights on. Let me turn this one, and that way you can kind of see them again. See, that flicker rate. Yeah, I guess I can't leave the light off, guys, because it looks like they're flashing, but they're not. That's so weird. I'm not a camera guy, but yeah, that's called flicker rate. I've learned about that. That's so weird. See how they show up and they don't? That's so weird. Okay. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn off this power station, guys. Let's see here. Oh, let's see. That one's. Is it off? I think it's off. Okay, and then this one. Okay, there we go. Okay, that, boy, I haven't used that in a while, guys. So basically, if you plug this in a outlet like that, Did you see them? They kind of light up and they flash. That's the flicker rate of LED. LED has a very strange flicker rate with it compared to conventional lighting. Now, if you see on here, it says 1.7 watts, guys. Now, just imagine if you could dress up your whole gazebo outside, or, you know, this would look fantastic on the inside of a tent, and then you have a really nice ambiance, you know, camping or fishing or doing something like that. Obviously not fishing, but, you know, on a fishing trip or a camping trip. And you could dress up maybe the outside of your RV or the van or whatever, or your overlander, or even your cabin, guys. 1.7. Now, I don't have a link to these, guys. We just bought them at Walmart. We just happen to be dressing up a new Christmas tree there. And, you know, we always get that Mr. Peanuts tree. If you remember the old Peanuts gang, they had that, Charlie Brown had that little tree that looks like it's falling apart. Well, we get that every year out of the history of Charlie Brown. So, I just wanted to make a video, guys. I thought maybe that would really help somebody. You can see how bright they are, though. Holy crapzilla. Wow, I can't believe that got as bright as that, or the little amount of energy like that, guys. So if you put that on, let me grab another power station real quick to check it one more time. You can see that they look like they're flashing, guys. See that? But they're not. They're not. It's actually the flicker rate of this camera. I have it set to 60 frames per second, and maybe that's doing something to it. So give me 1 second here. Okay, so say you have, like here, this is a brand new power station called the AC2A by Blue Eddy. Very small. It's only about 200, I think it's 204, yeah, about 205 watt hours, guys. Okay, so here's what's cool about it, right? So I'll take this and I'll plug this into the outlet here, and then the AC. I'll turn that on. It takes a second to click on. There you go. And see, there goes the flicker rate again, guys. See how it looks like some are off? That's so weird. Some people get headaches from LEDs, but you know, if you can use LEDs, this is just a great idea. And look at the hours. This little box says it can run for 25.6 hours, and I don't even think that's accurate, because look at it says output 0 watts, which obviously it's not. It's so low that this power station can't even recognize that all this energy is coming out of it. Isn't that crazy? That's really cool. All right, well, this is just a tip, guys, that I wanted to put out there in case you know, if someone had an emergency, and you know, like a power station like the two that I just showed you, they don't come with lights on them, right? I'm pretty sure the Energizer does not have a light. I don't think so. And I know this one doesn't. So just imagine if you needed an emergency lights, guys, somewhere. Let me turn that off here. You can grab a box like this for $4 or $5, guys. I mean, you know, there's a lot of lighting things out there, but you know, these are pretty. These are kind of cool. And the wife likes them, so I'm happy about that. That's a win-win. All right, guys, I just want to throw this out there. Maybe it helps somebody, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's cool, maybe it's not. I just wanted to put it out there because, like I said, every time I have an idea that I think is either helpful to somebody or useful to our community, man, I put it out there. But 1.8 watts, guys, that's nothing. You could string 10 of those together and still have plenty of power in a box like this to run the entire night and light up your whole backyard for a birthday party or, you know, Christmas party, whatever you want to do. But just be careful, guys, because these are not indoor outdoor. These are only indoors. So if you're going to put them outdoor, you have to watch them. You got to put them in a safe place where there's no wet, no moisture and stuff like that. But all right, guys, ramble on, be safe. I just wanted to put this out there to help everybody, and Merry Christmas, guys. All right, bye, guys.